Do you know the difference between typeface, fonts, and typography? When I was building my business and just started designing a few years ago, I had no clue that these three things matter. But now I know the difference and I understand the importance of this whenever designs are being created. So, do you know the difference between the three? Let's find out. This is Santhosh here. I'm the founder of Design Clans, and Design Clan is a place where I teach entrepreneurs how to grow their business on the internet using the power of designs and online marketing. For most of the people on the internet, there is no difference, but for entrepreneurs, for graphic designers, and branding expert, there is a difference between these three. So let's start with typeface. So what we call fonts nowadays is not actually fonts, they are called typefaces. Typefaces are nothing but they are designs of each of these letters or numbers or any of these numerics on your keyboard. So the different kinds of typefaces, for example, are Times New Roman, Verdana, Courier New, Comic Sans. So these are different typefaces. However, on the internet, if you see, these are called as fonts. But fonts are something else. Fonts are the variation of these typefaces. So if Times New Roman is the typeface, the variations of Times New Roman would be Times New Roman Regular, Times New Roman Bold, Times New Roman Italic. These variations are called fonts. And typography is the art of arranging letters to make it more readable, legible, and visual, so that it brings out a certain emotions when you're looking at these typographies. Our brain is a pattern recognizing machine. So the way these letters and numerics or numbers, anything is arranged in a certain way, it will bring out certain emotion out of you. That's it. This is the simple difference between the three. But on the internet, you will see a lot of people calling fonts as typefaces, and there is a whole lot of confusion. So to avoid the confusion, even the designers and the branding expert call typefaces as fonts. To make this change from font to a typeface, it would require a mass movement on the internet, which is, which designers or branding experts will not do because they don't have time for it. They rather focus on their own profession. Now, since you know the difference, what do you think you are going to call these? Are you going to call it as a font or are you going to call it as a typeface? It's completely up to you. As much as you know the difference, it is good enough. If you found value in this podcast, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to listen to my podcast, you can find me in iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and many of the platforms available out there. So subscribe to Design Clan podcast over there as well. And if you're listening to this podcast and you want to watch the video of this, then go to my YouTube channel. You can connect with me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. All links are in the description below this video or audio, depending on where you are. And thank you so much for listening to this podcast. This is Santhosh here. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon.